chair of the 2018 Homecoming Committee. And I just want to say how wonderful it is that all of you can share this special day with our regional campuses and our court members. I wanted to thank first Lauren Luffy and the Alumni Association and all of our campus deans and directors. And additionally, I'd like to thank all of the regional campus coordinators. Because of these people, we are able to truly come together as in the spirit of one university and in the tradition of our homecoming. So for our official welcome today, I'm going to ask that you please join me in welcoming Dr. Bill McDonald, who is the Executive Dean and Director of the regional campuses.
Thank you and welcome everybody. This is a fantastic week and weekend, and I think the big surprise almost was not our homecoming courts and our announcements today, but whether or not Dean McDonald was going to make it on time. So I apologize if I gave folks, anybody heart attacks. I misread my notes and thought that the ceremony started at 3:30, so here we are. I want to echo Tammy's thanks and thank our student life staff members at each regional campus for the work you do to make this event happen, and thank the Alumni Association for this great day and reception and all the spirit that you are helping us make happen here. And I'd like to thank the students too who vied for our homecoming courts. You're making the Ohio State spirit thrive on our campuses. So thank you for that. The homecoming courts at the regional campuses, to me, mark a significant turn in the university's integration of the regional campuses into the university, further into the university. And I'm grateful that the tradition continues, and I think everyone's going to have a great weekend. So without any more delay, let me introduce Lauren, I think, to come up and introduce our speaker.
Thanks, Dean McDonald. Hi everyone, I'm Lauren Luffy and I work here at the Alumni Association. Thank you so much for being here, and on behalf of the entire Ohio State University Alumni Association, welcome to our Longaberger Alumni House. We're thrilled to have everyone here today, as really it's only a few short years until you're all alumni yourselves, so this will be your second home as well. Time goes by so fast, it's the blink of an eye really. And we're also so excited to be joined by so many of your family and friends. Thank you not only for being here today, but for supporting these students throughout their whole lives, truly. So, as a homecoming court alumni myself, I know what an exciting week it has been for you, and it's not over yet. So, these memories will stay with you for many, many years, and I hope you enjoy the whole weekend. Not only today's ceremony, but the parade tonight, the pep rally, skull session tomorrow, and of course the game. And I know everyone who's here with us today is extremely proud of you all, as we here at the Alumni Association are. And I want to bring up someone else who also is very excited and honored to be a part of this whole weekend with you. And he's very excited to ride alongside the parade with you all the royalty tonight. Our president and CEO of the Alumni Association, Mr. Jim Smith. So Jim is an alum himself, earning his master's degree here in 1991 and starting his career actually here in our Department of Athletics shortly after, before he went to a lot of different organizations, including the Columbus Crew and the Atlanta Falcons, but we stole him back. We're glad to have him back here to lead our 560,000 alums all over the world. And I know he's really excited for weekends like this one because it brings back so many of our alums to this wonderful campus, a place we call home. And so please help me welcome to the stage, Jim Smith.
Thanks, Lauren. And so, no, I'm not going to walk and talk. I'm just going to fill the time as I hit the podium here. But it's really exciting to be here, and I am really excited about tonight. The parade is always a lot of fun, and I was not part of homecoming in my time here at either of my institutions, but it is truly a memorable experience, and I hope it will be for all of you. And so this week, This year I'm actually having my 13-year-old daughter ride with me. So you are all setting the example for her as what hopefully she will get as involved as all of you have been in school and want to be in your position when she gets into college. But let me formally say thank you, Lauren, and welcome to all of you to Longaberger Alumni House. We are proud to host you and to congratulate you on your being part of the 2018 Homecoming Court. It's an honor, really, to recognize the many accomplishments that brought you here today and made you stand out as terrific representatives of your respective campuses. Students like you are outstanding examples of the excellence Ohio State is known for, extending from Lima to Mansfield, from Marion to Newark, and from Worcester to Columbus. It's really special to see all of you here today. You've been chosen because of your leadership, spirit, integrity, and academic achievement. And let's not forget that you've had a lot of help along the way. Your friends and family who are gathered here with you, so I think it's only appropriate that you recognize them for their support throughout your time here. So how about a round of applause for everyone who's helped you? As Homecoming Court, you are joining an exceptional community that strengthens Ohio State. And you were part of a long-standing tradition. The first homecoming queen was crowned in 1923. And you were also part of a tradition that includes very important Ohio State alumni. Among them is Marlene Owens, our first African-American homecoming queen and daughter of Olympic medalist Jesse Owens. Homecoming Court coronation is a very special moment, and your Alumni Association is honored to hold this event here. Student experiences such as these are priceless, and I know you will make wonderful memories with your fellow court members throughout this weekend. But as the years roll by, no matter where your future path leads, you can always come back home to Ohio State. Your Alumni Association will always be here for you. We know you are committed to paying forward because as Buckeyes, this is who you are, and it is why you are being honored here today. On behalf of the 560,000 living alumni worldwide, congratulations. We're proud of you, and go Bucks.
Notice I didn't talk and walk because I would have fallen down. So now I have the privilege of introducing to you our campus representatives who will announce each of the campus's homecoming courts and then the original homecoming king and queens. So with us today is the director of ATI, Dr. Christina Boone, interim dean and director of Ohio State Lima, Dr. Joseph Brandesky, dean and director of my own Ohio State Mansfield, Dr. Norman Jones, dean and director of Ohio State Marion, which is Dr. Greg E. Rose, and you've heard from Dr. McDonald, the executive dean and director at Ohio State Newark. So at this time, I would like to invite Dr. Christina Boone to the podium.
I was just sharing with her that I also do not walk and talk. What a beautiful afternoon. I'm so grateful we're all here together. As I start to introduce a few people from ATI, I'd also like to point out the beautiful flowers we have here. These were all done by floriculture students at The Ohio State University, ATI. And they're under the supervision of Dr. Terry Linker, who is the chair of the Floriculture and Marketing Program. So it is our pleasure to bring this to you today. We had a really good week. We had a dodgeball tournament this year. The faculty did not win. Last year we did. I'm still hurt. But we had a great week. We had a wonderful family day on Saturday with a huge number of people participating in some wonderful activities. We had a great dance that I heard wonderful things about. And I think you got to have s'mores last time, right? So all good things, all good things. And that's what homecoming should be about, coming home. So without further ado, I would like to invite Nicole Badai up to stand. what am I saying? It's Friday. The platform. Nicole is our 2017 homecoming queen, and she is here today to help us crown our king and queen for 2018. She is a biochemical sciences pre-vet major in agricultural communication, and she's from Junction City, Ohio. And our king, Gage Smith, who is now studying on the Columbus campus. He is from Racine, Ohio, and he is studying community leadership and community and extension education. So thank you both for being present here today. Now, it is my pleasure to introduce our candidates for Queen. Ms. Jessica Crook. Her hometown is Bowling Green, Ohio, and she is studying community leadership and agribusiness. Ms. Caitlin Fuller, who is from Oakwood, Ohio, studying agronomy and agribusiness. Ms. Paige Shafter from Eden, Ohio, studying agri-science education. And now, I'd like to introduce the candidates for King. Mr. Marshall Firestone from Wooster, Ohio. He's studying biochemical sciences pre-vet and agricultural communication. Owen Green, who is from Jackson, Ohio, studying animal science with a dairy specialization. And Robert Selby from Clyde, Ohio, studying agri-science education. Yeah, you have to speak. All right. You should all be very proud of yourselves. We are very proud of you. You're all very accomplished, and I think I'm just so pleased to get to work with you on a frequent basis. So, without further ado, I should announce our King and Queen, representing the Ohio State University ATI and the College of Food, Agricultural, and Environmental Sciences. Our King is Mr. Robert Selby. Very nice. And our queen for this year is Ms. Caitlin Fuller. Congratulations to all of the court members. Next, I'd like to introduce Dr. Joseph Landesky, the Dean and Director of the Lima Campus. You're hot.
Thank you, Christina. It's a pleasure for me to be here to represent Ohio State Lima at such an auspicious occasion and for homecoming. It's a special time for everyone, especially those who are Buckeyes and have it in their blood. I didn't go to Ohio State, but having taught here for 31 years, I kind of feel like I am. It's a pleasure to be here. Just a couple of things that went on this last week. Annual homecoming court picnic, homecoming trivia game, pumpkin carving contest, and we also had a game, faculty, staff versus students in old-time 1860s rules baseball. Faculty and staff won for the first time in 6 years. Just want to let you know, some things do change. We also had our Alumni Achievement Awards last night. We have two categories, one for long-term service. Nicholas Pittner, a well-known lawyer from the Columbus area, was our recipient, and Megan Rutledge was our Young Alumni Achievement Award winner. It's particularly interesting for me because it was the first time that I was able to give an award to a former student. She graduated in 2009 or 10. She got her optometry, a degree in optometry. She's now Dr. Rutledge. And it was a special pleasure for me as a faculty member to see someone who is like you, going to be graduating pretty soon, and out in the world and doing wonderful things. The person who helped me to recognize these folks yesterday was Kayla Brown, who is our queen from last year, 2017. I'd like to ask her to join me here on stage. She gets to do all the work, since our king is actually gainfully employed. Kayla's degree, she's still a senior business, but hopes to go into HR as well. She has a job, of course. Who knew? Obviously not me. Now I'd like to invite all of the individuals. I'll talk to you about you individually. I can't talk to you. Melissa Martinez-Cuen, please come forward. Melissa is from Paulding, Ohio, most recently, and Guadalajara, Mexico before. Her major is early childhood education. She's a senior, and I should say that she is our student representative on our local advisory board for the Lima Campus. Amari Russell, hometown of Lima, biology major, sophomore. Emily Sroop, Indian Lake, health sciences and pre-occupational therapy, and with a rank of senior. Jackson Dickman from Troy, middle childhood education and special education major, and he is a senior. Will Kleffner, whose father was the captain of the team that won the game, so I have from Lima, history major, senior. And Colton Napier from Waynesfield, health sciences, pre-med, biology major, biology minor, and a senior. This is our court for this year. Please give them a hand. And somewhere in here, there was a note that was supposed to tell me who the king and queen was. I know who the king is, Jackson. Was I supposed to know that? Oh, and our queen for this year, 2018, OSU Lima, Melissa Martinez. I'll stand here because the next person coming up, once we exit the stage after all flowers are dispensed, Dr. Norman Jones from Mansfield, please. Thank you, folks.
Thanks so much, Jared. We've had a really fun week on the Mansfield campus. Homecoming is about recognizing the achievements of our students, of the individual achievements, but it's also about reminding ourselves that we're part of something so much bigger than any one individual. We're part of this amazing university that is Ohio State, and I'm really grateful to the staff on our campus who do such a great job of putting together homecoming events that both celebrate our court and also bring together a lot of other folks on campus and remind us of that larger thing that we're a part of. So I just want to thank Tammy Smith again, and Jen Racer, Andy Sokolich, and Mike LaCroix, and Donna Height for all that they did to make this such a special week. We had more than 50 students at a Meet the Court and Minute to Win It game show on Monday. We had more than 175 students who were served walking tacos on Tuesday to celebrate the court, and the court helped served and helped educate me about what a walking taco is. That is cool. I had no idea. That's something new. We had more than 75 students participate in a student versus faculty and staff dodgeball game on Wednesday. I mostly got hit and got out, but it was a ton of fun, and thanks not at all to me, we won one of the 3 games. The faculty and staff did, but the students won 2 of them. We had a great time. I think I never stopped grinning. It's shocking even to me how much fun I had. That was really a lot of good. We had more than 200 students attend a homecoming cookout, campfire, and cornhole tournament last night. And we were joined with special guests, Dr. Beth Hume, the Vice Provost and Dean of Undergraduate Education from Columbus, and Kate Greer, Chair of the Undergraduate Caucus of the Undergraduate Student Government, who came up from Columbus for that event. So that, again, was really special and helped remind us how we're part of something much bigger than ourselves. I'd like to invite the 2017 King and Queen up to the stage. The 2017 Mansfield Campus Homecoming Queen Chloe Montgomery is here with us, and the 2017 Mansfield Campus Homecoming King Wyatt Clemens will assist in the crowning of our 2018 royalty. And now I'd like to introduce the 2018 court. And please come up to the stage as I call your name. James Davis Sr. is a sophomore social work major from Mansfield, Ohio. Justin Jeffinger is a junior business management major from Fredericktown, Ohio. Kidron Stamper is a junior psychology major from Ontario, Ohio. Anna Demas is a senior social work major from Bloomfield, Indiana. Emma Park is a junior middle childhood education major from Medina, Ohio. And Alexis Shull is a junior sociology major from Mansfield, Ohio. Congratulations to the 2018 court. And now, without further ado, the 2018 Mansfield Campus Homecoming Queen is Emma Park. Congratulations, Emma. And the 2018 Mansfield Campus Homecoming King is Kidron Stamper. Congratulations again to Emma and Kidron and to our entire homecoming court. We couldn't be more proud of you. And now it's my pleasure to introduce Dr. Greg Rose, the Dean and Director of the Marion Campus, to welcome the Marion Campus Homecoming Court.
Thank you, Norman. It's my pleasure to be here today for this event. We've been doing this for the last 2 years, and it really is a terrific opportunity for the regional campuses to feel fully engaged with the university. I want to do a couple of thank yous at first. I want to thank the Homecoming Committee, which not only was involved in the initial selection, but also arranged all kinds of things for them and worried about everybody getting here today and all the rest of that. And that group was Kathleen Clemens, Karen Luthold, Corey Ayers, Leslie Beery, Louis Aminga, Ashley Marsh, Christian Winters, who was the 2017 Homecoming King, and Morgan DeWitt, who was the 2017 Homecoming Queen, to help with the coronation ceremony today. They're both seniors. Morgan is currently a White House intern, and so she came rushing back to do this for us. Thank you for doing that, Morgan. And Paul is in cybersecurity in Delaware, both seniors. So thank you for coming back to help. And I also want to thank the family and friends who are here today to support your student. It's a wonderful opportunity for you to see them in a different role as they are growing and working their way toward being out in the big world on their own. So thanks for coming and support. So let me introduce the homecoming court. I want to introduce the young women first. And so as I call your name, if you'll come on up. So Haley Batros, her hometown is Marion. She's a child and youth studies major, and she's a senior. Lydia Drake, her hometown is Delaware. She is a psychology major, and she's a junior. And Megan Oder, hometown is Mount Gilead, a criminology major with a minor in sociology, and she's a senior. For the men, we have Isaac Green, whose hometown is Marysville. He is a mechanical engineering major with a minor in business, and he's a sophomore. We have New Isaac. His hometown is Columbus. His major is biology, and he's a junior. And we have Matthew McPherson. His hometown is Laurel, Ohio. His major is biology, and he is a junior. So this is the 2018 Marion Homecoming Court. These students are outstanding in every way. They're strong academically, they're engaged in service and the community on the campus. They were heavily engaged in all kinds of activities the last week, and they really represent the best of the Marion Campus students. So we're very happy to have them here today. Most recently, they helped with our Freshman Welcome Day for the beginning of this school year. They were in the Marion Popcorn Parade, and they hosted the Buckeye Spirit Week, which is all of our on-campus activities associated with homecoming this week. So unfortunately, there is only one king and one queen that we can identify, but each of these students should be very proud of their accomplishments and the recognition that this represents, being part of the homecoming court. I know we're very proud of you as well. So now for the big reveal. The envelope, please. Uh-oh. Oh, I have it here. Hermetically sealed. So we shall discover. If I can get it open. Some of us remember Johnny Carson doing it. So this year's homecoming king is Isaac Green. And this year's homecoming queen is Lydia Drake. Congratulations. And now it's my pleasure to introduce Bill McDonald again.
Thank you, Greg. It's a real pleasure to tell you a little bit about what happens at the Newark Campus. And really two groups to thank. One is our student life staff, and the other is Pat Quilby, our alumni relations coordinator. I'd like to blame my near tardiness on the late night gambling that occurred last night. I was up way past my bedtime. My bedtime is 10 o'clock, and I think I left campus after 10. So last night was our homecoming dinner, and we, at that dinner, recognized our homecoming corps, and we recognized the winner of the Ohio State University at Newark Distinguished Alumni Award. And last night, that honoree was Kathy Lloyd, and Kathy, her life has come full circle. She started at the Newark campus in 1995, left the Newark campus in 96, and finished in Columbus as a French and English double major. The whole time, she was working on her mom's horse farm, Grenoble Stables in Granville. And while she was at the Newark campus, she was the student representative to our board. She went on to Duke Law School and got her law degree, and now works with Carpenter, Leland, and Lips. Was their youngest partner, the youngest person in that company to be named partner ever. And now she is the chair of our board. So she's returned to campus, she's returned to the community, she's still managing the horse farm. And so we got to hear from her. She's an attorney. And Andrew, I know you mentioned last night that you were hoping to go to law school. There were 3 attorneys at my table. I hope that you got to confer with them. We're a little heavy on attorneys on our board, but there were 3 attorneys at my table. Last year's winner of that award happened to be an attorney, Luann Cooper. So anyway, we had a great dinner. We had a great talk from a faculty member, Lucille Talk, who is a French professor, and that was pretty entertaining, don't you think? We had a lot of laughs. She was really phenomenal. And then I gave the award to Kathy, who spoke a little bit and spoke actually very, very emotionally about her experience. And I think she's really grateful to see what's happened at the regional campuses. She strongly believes in Ohio State's land grant mission and really believes that the regional campuses are really now the primary way in which the university fulfills that role. So then we also had University Chorus sing, and I learned last night that University Chorus at the Newark campus has been in existence for 60 years, ever since the campus started. Didn't realize there had never been a break. So University Chorus, I think there were probably, 9 or 10 students in University Chorus under the direction of Paul Sanders. And they did a marvelous Beatles program. Are we celebrating 60 years of the Beatles too? Maybe that was why, I can't remember. But it was great. And then they did some Ohio State traditional songs as well. Okay, I think Chuck and Francesca are here to help with the crowning and recognition of our court. So thank you all. Thank you too for coming up, and thanks for coming from so far away too. So, okay, let me start by asking the court to come up, and I'll start with Nicole Espinosa Montreuil, who is a junior. Her hometown is Lima, Peru. Her major is marketing. Arisha Ram. Arisha is a senior. Her hometown is Dublin, Ohio, and she's majoring in psychology. Sienna Rausch. Sienna is also a senior. Her hometown is Canal, Winchester, and her major is business management. Andrew Luckett, who is a junior, is from Newark, Ohio, and he's majoring in history. Mitch Mullins is a senior, also from Newark, Ohio, and he's majoring in business administration. And finally, Zach Sparks. Zach's a sophomore. His hometown is Huntsville, Ohio, and he's a psychology major. And I won't repeat, but I will echo everything just that all my fellow deans have said about, and directors, about homecoming. What you're doing makes us all extremely proud. So, the king for the Ohio State University at Newark is Zach Sparks. our queen is Arisha. Welcome. Again, thank you and congratulations to everyone. I look forward to it. And now I have the pleasure of introducing Tammy Smith to the podium.
Okay, we're almost done. If I could just ask you again to give a round of applause for our 5 regional campus courts and Kings and Queens.